So excited to be finishing up the last tiny little strips I have left from the paper pack we did the as many as on. So come on in. We'll talk about what we made and what we're going to do. For right now, I'm trying to find this live so that I can see your comments. But come in and say hello. Please. Let's go home and see if it's there. There it is. Okay, here we go. Very good. So on this, in our as many as, we made every single one of these little guys. Look how cute these are. These tiny little cards, which I adore. I think these are so cute. I'll use these a lot. Then we made, y'all seen this 1,000 times. If you want to see this series, it's on my channel. And every single card that you see here, I have tutorials showing you how to do it. We made all of these guys and all of these guys. So many of them. Isn't that awesome? Then I will show you that we made these. Hey, Miss Opal, what you doing? I'm live. I'm just saying hey to you. Then we made these. And we made these little books. I think these books are so cute. These are for me to keep up with what birthdays I have whenever I need to get this filled out. I think I'll take this home this weekend and fill one out. So I'm very excited about that. But look, here's what we had left. Remember I told you I had everything in this box and I was keeping it. This is okay, full disclosure. If I had scraps like this, I don't know why this one's still in here, but if I had scraps like this, I did throw some of this away, these little pieces, because I didn't think I'd use them. But here's the thing. I have never, ever, ever used every single teeny weeny piece of paper from a paper pack. And I want to challenge myself. So look, we already cleaned out the 6x6, okay? I cleaned this guy out, and now I can throw this away. Actually, I might want to keep it. I don't know. You know, look, you might be a package keeper for other things. We do have some stickers. I probably won't get through all of those, okay? But I want to see how much of this ephemera pack I can use as well. So I thought I'd take about an hour and see what we can do here, okay? All right, so what I'm going to do, and this is my plan. I'm kind of going to lean into my quilt world. You'll see. I got to find some cardstock. Wow, I just went live and did not plan this 100%. Okay, here we go. Let me find. Where did my cardstock go? Hang on. Got to find a piece of cardstock. Do I want to use color or white? Shannon, is there any 12 by 12 harmony anywhere in white? This may be a piece right here. This will do. I didn't see that. Oh, is that a pack? Yeah, that ain't gonna come out.
Oh yeah, that's that.
What's under here? Ta-da! Got it.
Sure.
Woohoo! I should have planned this, but I didn't. So now y'all see how it goes. All right, a piece of white, 12 by 12. This is not harmony. I don't know what this is. This is something soft, but it doesn't really matter. I just wanted white to work with. And this is what I think I'm gonna do. So there's this thing called like scrap quilting. Have you ever heard of that? Like you just put scraps down and go. These are my scraps, but I think what I'm going to do right here to the side, like this is my trimmer. I'm going to put this right to the side so I can trim these little decorator strips off. And I'll do it because y'all want me to. I'm going to harvest this piece out of the middle. I cannot do that with my trimmer over and over again. That is too much work. Let's go like this. Boom. I might even save this. I don't know. Let's see. I said I want to use every tiny strip. So this is from the decorator strip. You can see the text on the back. And you can see here I've got this piece all cleaned up. Okay. I'm going to run through and we'll chat while I do it. Let's talk about something. We need a topic. What's our topic? I got to get y'all's chat where I can see it better. I got you too tiny over here. Let me pop you guys out so I can see what y'all saying. That wasn't very smart, but here we go. Now I can see you. Okay, so what do we want to talk about today? Not the weather, because we get jealous when y'all have snow. Right? We don't want to talk about that. What? From number 1?
I think that's what Miss Opal was saying.
Hey, guys. Okay, listen. Timothy, do you have the link for the voting for Penny? She is 20 votes away from being number 1 in the nation. 20 votes, you guys. We need to make this happen. She would be the happiest little bunny. Would she not? She would not. And she'd rub it into me too. She'd be like, we're #1 in the nation. So Tamitha's going to put the link. I just need 20 of you guys to go over and vote and get them there while we're on this live. That is so cool. I had no idea. I'm glad. Is that what Miss Opal was going to tell me?
She had been over there.
Bless her heart. She was standing there waiting on me, and I was like, she doesn't know I'm live. She thinks I'm filming. So, God love her. That's cute. Please, okay, click that link, you guys. I just need 20 of you to go vote, and I will tell you something. They really are the best little craft store in our state. I mean, little quilting store. I love them very much. So, please go vote for them. Let's get 20 votes for them real quick. Oh, my goodness. Penny will be beside herself. That'll make her weekend. How many of you already voted? We can talk about that. Good project for the weekend, bad weather. You got bad weather this weekend? I don't know what our weather is. Are we supposed to have mild weather this week? I think it's mild.
Yeah, I think it's about the same as it has been.
Yeah, I don't think it's bad. I think it's pretty good. Everybody has run to go vote. They're all quiet, and I love it. Just go vote. Get her there. I just need 20 of you to do it. Karen, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Oh, your phone won't open the link. Tina voted. Tina, have you been there today? Are they talking about it? I haven't been today. I went this week, but I probably won't go today. Vince wants to squeeze in 9 holes this afternoon, and I don't mind that either because I don't get to play this weekend. I might play Sunday afternoon, but I don't get to play this weekend. The boys are playing in a tournament without me. I'm not talented enough. It's not true. I was going to get to play. Okay, Patty just joined. What are we voting for? My friend Penny owns a quilt store here in town with me, and she has been nominated, she has been nominated in our state as #1 quilt shop in our state. But if she gets 20 more votes, she can be #1 in the nation. So she would be #1 quilt store in the U.S. And I think they get a really big honor. I want to say they get like a cash prize to the site. This is put on by buyannie.com, who we also love. If you're a sewist, if you like to sew, Buy Annie's patterns and things, you know them. They're incredible. So we just need 20 votes. I'm going to need to know when they get them. I'll be like, let me know. She probably will. She'll probably call me and freak out anyway. Thank you guys for voting. You guys will get her there in a second. I don't even know how many people are watching, but 20 votes would be easy. Even if you're watching later, listen, if you're watching later and you're like, oh, she already got the 20, go ahead and vote because other stores are also campaigning. So, you know, we want to try to keep them up there. All right, so here's what I did. I cut all that out. I didn't have as many as I thought to cut off. I thought we might be here a minute, but I got all these strips and I got plenty more. So I don't know how this is going to turn out. I just want to play. Let's just see what happens. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put some glue up here on this page like this. And I'm going to take some scraps. And I'm just going to lay this in here like this. One. Just going to get it started. Get us established. Then I'm going to take this little guy and put him right here. My trimming was not perfect. So there's a little white edge right there. I'm not going to stress about that. I think that'll be fine. I'm just going to keep adding glue. You know, I technically could have done this like an entire sheet of adhesive or something. But honestly, this is no big deal. Just gluing this down. My plan here is just to make myself a piece of 12 by 12 cardstock. I got that one a little off. Not going to stress. Not going to stress. That's not what this is about.
I got a little clarification. They're 24 votes away from being number 8 in the world.
Oh.
They are number 1 in Alabama right now.
Okay.
Because the more votes, the more the...
We've had them at #1. So how many do they need to be there? Tell her I need to know that. I need to set a goal. You know I'm a goal person. I need a goal. We need a goal to get to. Number 8 is not bad.
No, in the world?
That's incredible. Is it in the world or the nation?
She said in the world.
Wow.
Yeah, she did world, all caps, exclamation
She's
point.
fixing me.
And I told her our
Is she live? Is she watching me?
I told her our people were voting. And she said
That's funny.
She's so funny. I'll let you know.
Okay. So Shannon's going to keep us updated. Thank you guys for voting. Oh, that's cool. I was reading that comment. Sorry, I paused for a second to read. All right, let's talk about this. Have any of you guys ever used every single tiny stitch from a 12 by 12 pack before? I will tell you, if you're doing this, this is just like where fabric is concerned. You have to make sure that you're all the way to the edge. I mean, we can trim in a bit, but you want to make sure you cover the edge. I'm not too worried about this because I'll be cutting that off. No, it only lets you vote one time. That's what she told us the other day, that you can only vote once. So this one's going to go all the way across. We're going to be good here. I probably could have started with a smaller piece, like an 8.5 by 11, and then these pieces would go all the way across the whole way. But what I'm going to do is do as many as I can here, and then I'll flip it around and we'll start the other end and see what we get. Yikes. Yikes. See how this one's a little short? Not much, just a little. Not going to be a big deal. All right, let's flip it around and go to the other end and see how many we can get down here. Then I'm going to calico it. Just bear with me. I'm being something today. I'm being extra. Thank you for all the votes. Tina's never used an entire pack. I have never used every single tiny piece. What I'm mostly concerned about here is, are my angles going to be the same? I'm going to lay some in, even though I'm not gluing these down, just to make sure I keep my angles the same. See how I'm kind of lining myself up to be able to see that one's not quite right. I'm going to take that off till I get enough there to tell me. These live videos, this is how we learn, right? We just play. All right, so now I know my angle, so I should be safe to match that. Let's just go right here. Nope, let's don't use that one. Let's use this one.
I think this is manageable. It could be crazy. They need 491 votes to be number one.
Y'all can get them 491 votes. Easy. You can make this happen, and they can be number one in the nation, in the world. In the world. Let's do it. Let's do it. I love this peach. This is in that view because this is a mobile live. This is not a traditional live. We are doing a vertical live. So that's why it's in that view. Don't feel claustrophobic because you can walk out. You don't have to be stuck in here. You're not stuck in a closet or something. If you're on your phone, just turn your phone sideways. If you're on your tablet, just turn your tablet sideways. And it will keep you from, and you won't be sideways that way. That's too tight or too small. Let's go here. For some reason, I don't feel like my angles are the same. Yeah, these videos, we talked about this in a live show. These are the ones I'm doing that I'm calling vertical or mobile lives or vertical lives, because that's what these are mostly built for, is the phone and things like that. Y'all may not realize this, but most people watch YouTube and all social media now on their phone or tablet. Most people do. So a lot of things have become optimized for that. I'm surprised in my analytics how few people watch on their computer or on their television. Analytics will show us that. So many of you watch on your phones, mostly. Tablets next. It's crazy. It's not really, because I'm the same way. I do the same thing. All right. I think that's all my long strips. So I'm going to cut these off the edges so I can recycle them. And also make this a little more manageable. Let's use the trimmer. Put my trimmer here. Then I'm going to put this down like this. I'm just going to trim this off just to get me these scraps. Get where you can see what I'm doing here. This may not be perfect. I'm not too worried about that. Terrence, you always watch on your TV? You'd be surprised. I think that's why you'll notice a lot of us taking advantage of these videos also. They're not the only ones I do. I'm going to dabble in every single thing offered to me. Y'all know how I am. I'm going to dabble in all of it. And so you'll see a lot of people doing these kinds of, my cousin Holly just did one the other day. It was so cute. She was in her house decorating. If you don't follow her, her channel is Simply Lake and Lace. And she was doing a little vertical live. The other thing is we can just put our phone up and go. We don't have to have anything fancy. Just put the phone up and start going. Like, I was just sitting here a while ago talking to Shannon, and I'm like, should I film this? Should I film this? And Shannon's like, no, this is a perfect quick live because, you know, I'm just playing. But anyway, if you don't follow Simply Lake and Lace, she was working in her house and she had her little boy running around, and it was so funny to me to watch her try to wrangle him and also work in her. It was just funny, you know, like it reminds me of back in the day when I had to wrangle kids. So it was funny. Bless her heart. Okay. Now what I got is all these scraps I can play with. And I've used all my long strips. So now I think I'm going to try to like just play, just calico. So like if I lay this guy here, I need him to hang off a little bit so I can trim him. But maybe I can find something with that same angle since we just cut all those pieces that will kind of nestle right there. I'm telling you, we're going to use every scrap here. Look at this, you guys. Why can't I do that? I think I can. I believe I can. Actually, and if I don't like this side, I've got that side and this side. I like those other sides better. Or do I like, yeah, I like those other sides better. I do have to pay attention to the angle. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Let's do that. I can't pick anything up. That's smart. She watches on the TV and then chats on her phone. Yeah, because you can't chat on the TV, can you? I bet one day we'll be able to. I bet you one day they'll have like something you buy that is extra. I don't know. That may be too much. Who knows? Thank you guys for voting. If we could get 400 votes, oh my goodness. We wouldn't be able to live with her, to be honest. If you want to make mine and Shannon's life miserable, get 400 votes. She will be beside herself.
Oh, yes.
That's kind of cool how this is doing. I don't know what this is going to turn out like. We're just going to do it. We're just going to play and see what happens here. Oh, I like this side better. So I'm going to put this here. I may have to add some more glue. I don't think I went far enough down. I mean, I'm literally just making designer paper. But I'm not wasting any scraps. What is this called? Is it a potato chip quilt? I think they're called potato chip quilts, where you just kind of, it's not exactly like this. It has a little more rhyme and reason to it. But I want to say it's called potato chip quilting, where you just kind of take pieces and do like this. And I don't mind calling it potato chip anything. We love potato chips around here. We don't have a problem with that, do we, Shannon?
No.
We can call it potato chips. No problem, Bob.
Plain lace.
No, oh, I love those. Shannon said plain lays. I love plain lays. I love any potato chip because potatoes are my favorite food. I'm making this happen, you guys. Look at this. That angle's off. That almost happened. I'm going to save that. This one works, but it's too close to the other one. Well, actually, I bet it doesn't work with this. Oh, it's close. I can always cut an angle, can't I? I can always do my own thing. It's just paper.
Whatever you want.
Tammy, I have never met a tater I didn't like. You know why taters are my favorite food? We talked about this. They're perfect. You can eat a potato at every meal. Did you know this? You can have it for breakfast. You can have it for lunch. You can have it for dinner. You can have it for dessert. Honestly. And if you're in the South, sweet potato casserole is a dessert. It's not, but it should be.
This one I make it.
Everybody in town makes it sweet, don't they?
Yeah.
All right, what's going next? What are we putting here? Let's do this. No, I don't want to do that. Do I want to do that? I don't want to do that. Let's do this. Let's put this guy here, and then I'll come back with something like this. Come on. Look at that. That's so cool. Why am I geeking out? I'm geeking out. You guys rock for voting. Thank you so much. That was not the point of this video. I didn't even know this was a thing, but I really appreciate y'all doing that. I mean, I'd already voted. I knew we were voting. I just didn't know we could get her that far along. You guys, look at that. That's so cool. Tell me that's not cool. I mean, don't say that's so cool. So cool. I'm telling y'all, I agree. Potatoes are the most versatile vegetable. They're the greatest. They are literally my favorite food. pretty neat. It's pretty cool. What happens here? Too many matching colors. I need to use this one somewhere so that these guys are facing in this direction. I'm not sure this is where I want it. I might put it over this way so that I can move that angle situation out, or put it here because I feel like that angle is kind of landing here in a little wad there. So let's see what we can do here. Let's see. I want to use this guy. Really, really do. Oh, look. Oh, look. Oh, look at that. I don't know. I don't know. I think I'm going to give myself less work. I want less work. So let's start scrapping. Part of my problem is a lot of my scraps have that little 6x6 strip in it. There's a good scrap. I'm just going to lace them out for a minute, then we'll glue them down. Oh, that's cute. At church on Sunday, we're having a Super Bowl party. Super Bowl? Get it?
I like soup.
I do too. That's cute. Super Bowl. I'm going to have to cut angles, I think, or something. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. It's no big deal. Just lay them down. Lay them down. Tim, are you making soup to take? Which one are you making? If I were making soup, Vince would make chili.
Taco soup.
If I had to take a soup, Vinny would make chili. That's how it would go. I'd be like, I'm on the hook for soup. Vinny, make some chili. He made chili for lunch last Sunday. All the kids came over and we ate Vinny's chili. Which was weird because it was one of the hottest days of the year, but we were all like, we want chili. You know, it really warmed up.
Cute.
My colors seem to be blending together a little bit. You know, that's not something I anticipated because you feel like you have so many different colors. But really, you have pretty much a finite number because you just flip them from one side to the other. Oh, here's a little stripe. That could be cute in here somewhere. Let's see what we can. Oh, look, these might be cute to put words in there. Why not? Look at that. That might be cute. Some of these little word pieces. No, not all of them. There's another little piece. That looks good right there. Let's see if we can get this all filled in. Let's get a section all filled in. It'll make my brain feel better. I mean, these are some scraps. Do I really mind if there's white showing? I don't think I do. I don't think I mind if there's like little bits of white. I just adjusted this. I'm just adjusting to make this fit better. That's pretty close, not exact. Pretty close, not exact. Ooh, this might be exact. That is exact. So that gets that section. So we'll glue that down in just a second. And then I can use these out here. Oh, look, what a good spot to use up that guy. That's a perfect place for that to live. Perfect. All right, let's glue this down. I think this one's already down. It is. Let's go with this one. I'm anxious to see how this does work out. I don't know if it's going to do exactly what I think. I think it's going to be cute, though. We'll see. There's that piece. Just going to pull these off so I can get around. Which one's next? This guy's next. To break up the color. You have blowing snow where you're at. I can't imagine. It's 77 here today is the high. 77. And it'll probably be hotter than that. That's just what Siri told me this morning. All right, I'm gonna glue this one down too because it's flapping around. Oh, come on, glue. It's a long strip. I should have put it on the white. There we go. There we go. Now I'm whispering. You know you're working hard if you're whispering. Did y'all know that's the rule? If you're whispering, you're like really concentrating. That's what I think. This guy. Put him right here. Can she see where she's at now?
I don't know.
Oh, he's too wide. I've lost my plan. I've lost the plot. Maybe I didn't plan that well. You know, once you glue things down, things can shift, can't they? Let's go here. And let's put, I'm going to trim this one a tiny bit and make him fit there, because let's see how many we would need to trim. Yeah, let's trim him a little bit. I'm probably going to have to trim more as I get tighter and tighter. Let's just see what we can do here. See if he'll fit in that hole. I can get him in that hole and then get him in this other hole. It overlaps the tiniest little bit. Let me see if I have another strip. Something thinner. That's another thing. When you've been making the same kind of cards and stuff, your strips are kind of all the same, you know, because you've been making the same cuts. Nope. I'll trim it down and make it happen. Let's trim this one. This is where I like to use this guy anyway, so he's a little long for him. I'll pull you out in a second, buddy. I'll pull you out in a second, little guy. Let's use this one. Okay, that goes in the trash. I'm not keeping that tiny thing. I am not going to try to fit that one in. I love y'all, but that's too much of a challenge. I'm not sure how I'm going to feel about this when it's done. I've never done it. I'm going to feel very accomplished, I think. I'm going to feel like I can really take on a paper pack. Yep, there's going to be some white, but I'm not going to stress. Let's go this way, and I'll tell you why. Since there was already kind of stripey here, we'll put it down at the bottom. I do believe the mini trimmer is in stock, actually. I think so. All right, this is all done. I'm going to move this over, and now we have this hole to put in, to fill in. Let's see what we can do here. All right, let's find some bigger pieces. You fit there. Wouldn't that be cool if it fit perfect? And it, I mean, right there. The tiniest little bit. The tiniest. See if I made it good or bad. It's not perfect, but I think I'm going with it. But I think I'm going with it. Oh, the poor tiny little scrap. Now I feel bad about it, because now you've done it. Now I feel bad about the poor tiny scrap. You'll have to come back, Barb. I have to bring him back. That's pretty neat right there. Okay, let us see what we have already angle cut. He's too big, but his angle's pretty good. So I think I'm going to trim him to fit there. I don't mind being specific in some places. So let's trim him from here to here and make him work. Let's do that. So we're going to go here. And then we have this piece we can use somewhere too. Let's glue him down. Thank you guys for voting. I bet they are doing happy dances over there. Surely she's moved up by one by now. 5 votes away from 8th place. You guys are amazing. We can always count on you to help us do the weird things. Kind of like that. Kind of like that. In my mind, this is going to go so fast, but you know what? It's a lot of piecing. All right, what goes in the middle? Will this guy fit? Yep, perfect, perfect. Kind of fun. Oh, I missed what she said. I cannot read that. Let me see. Debbie, wasn't it a piece of the top right? I don't know. I don't know. I think I've moved past it in my brain and now I can't make that one make sense. That fit absolutely perfect in that little hole. So fun. All right, move it a little more so we can get to this corner. And let's see what we can do here. See what we can do. Let's, nope. Nope. Let's try this green. Not too bad. Not too shabby. We might use that one. Not too shabby. Let's try this yellow. Also not shabby. Not exact, but not very far off. What about this guy if I cut him to fit there? Will he do the whole page? He will. I'm gonna cut him to go there because he'll finish off the whole edge. So, pencil mark. Baby trimmer. Baby trimmer right here. I love the baby trimmer. This is very fun, and I think it's going to be even more fun when I show you the rest of it. The best part is I am not going to have these scraps in my collection. Like, I'm not going to have to put all of this into my scrap bin. It is going to be used up. That's the best part of it, I think. I know, it's just nice to clean it up. Oh, that'll fit right there and cover that in. Then I'm going to put blue at the end of this. I need to put something there. Let's see what'll fit. How about party hats? Super close right there, super close. I'm going to glue that down. I think that's enough. That one. There's that one. Now what? Now what? Look at that. That's good. We're getting somewhere, you guys. Will both of these go in here? Not quite. I could put this guy in. I do like that green right there. I like that green. I had a little sliver. Did I use that little sliver? I don't think I did. This little sliver. Look! Perfect. That's so funny. That's so funny. All right, we need to do that one little spot. Too much blue. Ooh, too much check. That's not bad right there, but I don't think it's long enough because I got the hole. Ooh, this peach. Perfect. Fit in there like a glove. Like a glove. I'm really kind of surprised all these pieces came together so nice. I think I see, I want to go back now and look. I think I see a couple of little places. Like right here, I need to doctor that in a tiny bit. No worries though, I have the things. It's beautiful, isn't it? No worries, I have the things. I have to tell something cute. I was just thinking about telling Vinny about we're voting for Penny because they're like 500, less than 500 votes away from #1 in the world. That's pretty cool. But anyway, we were at Penny's and Vince was there with me and she said, "Have you voted for me yet?" I said, "I have not voted." This is a while ago. "Have not voted, but I did see it." And she looked at Vince. She said, "You can vote too." And he said, "The link you shared?" She's like, "Yeah." And he's like, "I already did." I was like, "That's so sweet. Like, you already did it." You're just a kind guy like that, aren't you?
Pretty much, yeah.
And I had not voted yet, but Vinny's like, "I already voted." All right. Good question. When it's done, what will I do with it? I'm fixing to go ahead and show you, because if we don't have time to do all of the scraps, because what I'm gonna do now is put all these little scraps I have on my work surface back into the box and show you where we're at. This is gonna be a bigger amount than I thought it was gonna be. Put all these back in here, and here's some, and here's one, here's one, and here's some scraps. They're everywhere now, y'all. Let's pick all these up. Now you're gonna think that piece used up a whole bunch of your scraps. Well, let's look and see. I will show you. I'm putting every tiny piece back in that I cut off. See all these little tiny pieces? I'm putting them back into my box because you never know, they might fill in a spot. All of these guys back in here. All right, look. It looks like we barely made a dent. It looks like we barely made a dent. Let's cut these off and put them in too. Oh, look. Here's more. Glued down to my work surface. Let's trim these away. And I will show you in just a second my plan. I'm going to put all these in the box because I'm going to do another sheet after we do this first section. So keeping all these scraps. Yeah, I did that already. I glued a bunch down and then I trimmed a bunch off and I put them in place. And this is the second time we're trimming this page. So we're putting these back into our container for later because they're probably going to fill in a space. Probably going to fill in somewhere. Yeah, this is our second trim. Right, and then one more little corner. Ooh, these some tiny pieces. I'm not going to be sad if I don't use all these little teeny tiny pieces that are coming off, because I did throw away some of these little tiny pieces during the process because they were really teeny. But if I need space filler, okay, let's flip around and look at it. Here's what we made. That's not bad. And you're probably like, this looks a little jank. It might right now, but it won't when I get done, I don't think. All right, so we've made our 12 by 12. That's what this is. And now I'm going to cut it into strips that are 4 inches. I'm trying to decide if I want to go. I'm going to look at what this looks like. Let's open this arm up and just see what this looks like. This is if I do 4. See, I'm a little nervous about that cut being right there because it might be the place to do it. I think I'm going with it. Ready for this? I'm doing it. 4 inches. Yep, that was definitely the place to do it. So there's that one. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip this around the other way and cut it down to 4. That's really pretty, actually. All right, and then I'm going to see if we're at 4 and see if I can trim a little bit. Oh, good. I think I can clean this one up just a little bit. I'm going to have to go from the top. Look at that. That little skippy part pretty much went away. Pretty much did. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut these down to 5 1/4. That sound familiar? 4 by 5 1/4. Turn this around this way because it'll fit better. So look at that background piece. Isn't that cute? This is no waste. 5 1/4. I like the top better. I'm gonna turn it around. I like this top section. That end is not cut straight. I need to square that up, even if it's a little shy. Yeah, that's better. It was not wanting to lay straight. Let's do it. 5 1/4. So this piece I can use for something, but look at that one. So that gets us 2 little calico backgrounds. Let's cut these down. 5 1/4. Got your mini trimmer. I love that little guy. We use it a lot in folio making because we use it when we cut our pictures because it's perfect for that. Let's do this one. Then I'm gonna turn around and get the top section. So we end up with 3 pieces like this. See? No big deal. But look at these guys. We ended up with 6 more cards out of all those scraps. Let's make them cards. Let's do it. I've got some card bases right here. Let's get 6 of them. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna have to make one that doesn't go in that direction, but no big deal. Let me score these real quick. Let's score them. I'll use this. That's pretty neat from just literal scraps that we just cut off as we went. We could emboss them. I was actually thinking that. I don't think I'm going to on this particular time, but we absolutely could emboss them. Yeah, do the meander stamp and then emboss them and they would look like a quilt, 100%. I'm not going to do it this time because it doesn't go with the look of these cards, because these cards I made are more kind of, what is the look? Kind of 90s-ish, something. And I was reached out to, what's it called, Shannon? Cards for Cubs?
I think that's what it was.
We were reached out to by an organization who asked if they could have these cards. So I'm going to be sending them to them. So I'm going to try to keep them pretty similar. I thought that was cool. They asked, I was like, yes, you can have these cards. Cards for Cubs. And I'm like, yes, I will send these. I actually don't know. I think it was someone who told me they participated. Would I be interested? I don't think it was the organization. It was a viewer. Marcy, did you reach out to me? Was that you? Because somebody sent us the link and I'm like, yeah, we'll send these. They're looking for birthday cards.
It was Sandy Parker.
Sandy Parker did. And they're looking for birthday cards and they need them before March.
End of March.
End of March. I guess I should just ask Shannon to come and tell y'all. It's like when Barney was trying to do the preamble.
You're doing a great job.
Benny, do you remember? When Barney tried to do the preamble, what was it? Remember when Barney tried to do the preamble and like Andy, and he's like, oh, I can do it, I don't need any help. And Andy ended up saying the whole thing and he just quoted him.
Yep.
That's funny. You have 80 cards so far. We need to go through the ministry and see how many birthday cards we could add. I bet we could add a bunch. Are they looking for a certain number? I'm not using a mic, so it's probably just the internet in here. I don't have a mic on today. It's just my phone. All right, check this out. I'm going to be gluing these guys like so. That is so cute. Love that. All these, oh, they're trying to beat a record? Is that what you're telling me? Let me get that on there right. Wow. Did not do a good job on that one. We need more Vinnies for the video. Patty's keeping them Vinnying, babe.
Good, good.
If you know what a Vinny is, give the video a thumbs up. Cutesy. At the end of every paper pack project. Some of my projects are going to have more scraps than this. I just was trying really hard to use every bit of this paper in this pack. It's hard for me to do that with every single pack because I mean, this was, what, 4 videos? Y'all would get sick of that. I have wanted to do an as many as folio video. I have wanted to take one paper pack and see how many folios I can get out of it. That might be a fun challenge. But I would build the folios out of a solid page, so the folio themselves would not be built out of the paper. I would just use the paper to decorate. And I've done that before, not in as many as style, though. These would be super cute embossed. They're thick. You'd have to run them through, you know, you'd have to work them. Hello, Notorious. How are you? All right. A couple more to glue down, and then I'm going to show you how we're turning this into an instant card. You know, Marcy, I am not sure what we need right now. We just did a big call out not long ago, and we were in pretty good shape. And since that call out, we've had several boxes come in. We might not need anything right now, but with Haley not being here, we're going to have to get in there and look. That might be something I teach Miss Belda. You know, Shannon, that might be something good for her to take on. I haven't met Miss Belda. Miss Belda works with us on Friday. She goes to church with me, and she's here on Friday. She works in shipping, but she's also going to be working in the store on Fridays, too. So if you come by to visit, you'll get to meet her. All right, check it out. We just got all of these. And now, here's the plan. This is what this whole thing, this is what I saved this for. This is what I saved this entire ephemera pack for. So that we could turn our scraps into cards super easy. I love this one. It says, congratulations to you. Or congrats to you. That's cute. I'm going to find a place where it pops. And it might not be the one I use. Oh, that's cute on there. Look at that. That's cute. I'm going to put that aside. And then how about, you are so fabulous. That's cute going across. Too dark for that one. Let me try it here. Not too bad. Too busy for that one. Not too bad there. That's kind of cute. Party like it's your birthday. We could put that one sideways. Does that needs a little strip. I think the little piece fell off. I can replace that though. Let's see what else in here. Here's a big one. Let's see this one. This one says, have the happiest of birthdays. What's cute on there? It's cute on there. Oh, it might look good on this one. I think I like it on this one. Put that one aside. Let's keep looking. There's still plenty. You Did It is cute. Oh, that looks good right there. Looks good right there. Looks good right there too. I think I want it here. I think I want it over that black line. You're amazing. Too much red there. It's time for cake.
It is.
I was waiting on Shannon to say, okay. I like it right here. I think it's cute. What about this? Happy You Day? That's cute. And this actually pops out. I was keeping it in there so I could keep it big. Happy Day. That's kind of cute on that one. Celebrate. I think I'm going to do that one there. That one's cute. And then I might even have some more stuff in there, but let's just keep trying. I kind of like this happy day on this really messy card. Happy day. I kind of like that. I also kind of don't. I kind of do and I kind of don't. Ooh, let's try this one. I'm so happy you were born. That's the one. That's cute. All right. So I'm going to put these aside. Oh, there were a couple I didn't even look at. Look at this one. You're the best and yippee cake. Yippee cake. I am craving carrot cake. I still have not gotten any.
You need to check Gmail.
I thought about that. And you know what? It is Easter. So somebody's going to be making carrot cake, right? I mean, it's not Easter. In our mind it is. It's not. But you know what I'm saying? Spring is coming. So I won't have to wait till Thanksgiving is what I'm saying. Then he might just love me enough to make me one for Valentine's. He did not acknowledge.
I nodded my head.
Was that a nod?
Mhm.
So for Valentine's, I can have cake. I can have carrot cake. All right, I need some foam. I'm reaching right here, some foam. You know what? I'm not going to use this foam. I'm going to use this foam. I had Scotty out here last night, and Scotty's looking real close to being done, and I thought I could finish up Scotty, but we'll use this. All right, let's pop it up. Pop it up. Marcy, you're going to be 60 tomorrow? Happy birthday. Happy birthday. 60 is the new 30. Did you know that? It might even be the new 20 at this point. I'm going to say it's the new 30. 60 is a good age. Vinny's in his 60s. Early 60s. It's a good age, isn't it, babe?
Yeah, I suppose it is.
Are you enjoying your 60s, being in your 60s?
So far.
Happy birthday. Angel says carrot cake is one of her favorite. Oh, yeah. Cream cheese icing. Come on. Vinny's carrot cake is his mama's recipe. It is so good. It's on, what channel is it on? Is it on Vinny's Vittles or is it on?
I think so.
So if you check out Vinny's Vittles channel, his mama's carrot cake recipe is there, and it is divine. It is so good. I almost said I'm kind of the same with potatoes and carrot cake. I admit when I don't like, but that's not true. I tried one that like when Dixie makes, and it wasn't a carrot cake. It was almost like a carrot cake pudding situation. I was not a fan. Not a fan. That's good. I like 30-ish. Yep, 30. I remember when I turned 30, my mom told me these are going to be the best, your best decade, 30 will be. And I don't know if she was right. I'm kind of like in my 50s. That's crazy, isn't it? You know, I feel like mom's always right, was always right, but I'm kind of like in my 50s. But also, and I'll say this, like some of you guys may be this way, and some of you, I know there's kind of two schools of thought on your children. There's the empty nest is not for you. Like there's some people who do not enjoy empty nest. And then there's me and Vince. We don't have complete empty nest. We still have Joe at home, but our kids are grown and having their own kids and, you know, doing their own thing. And I really enjoy my grown kids. And I mean, I enjoyed them when they were young too. But I love my grown kids. They're funny. They're fun to be around. Like, we've talked about that, honey. What is it about our grown kids that we just love? Like, maybe it's because we don't have to discipline them anymore. But yeah, I love having them grown kids. Tam's slowly turning. I'm trying to read. You like your 50s too? People say that for every decade you hit. Maybe so. Gail's right. Gail said as soon as your kids get really interesting, they move out. That is the truth. As soon as you have a lot in common with them, they're gone. But I do love my grown kids. I love having them over. You know, like we try to get together good. But with our kids that are here in Alabama, we love to see Jared and Sam and the girls more, and James. But as much as we can, we see them. But I love them grown. Look, you guys. From what probably, these cards are made from what probably would have ended up in bin and pulled out every now and then, right? Let's see if we can do one more sheet. That is 6 more cards. That's crazy. I think I'm going to cut this sheet down. And I'm going to cut it to 8 by... I'm going to cut it to 8. Because that's 2 4-inch strips. And then 5 1/4 twice is 10 1/2. So this I'll be able to cut into 4 quadrants. to get 4 more. Let's see what we can do. And it won't be quite as difficult, I don't think. I'm also not going to go on the angle. I'm going to go straight this time because I think it'll go easier. Also, I need to run through just a little bit and cut some of these strips that have that hole in it because they're slowing me down. Either cut them or pull them out for later because they are slowing me down. All right, let's just get to sticking first. Let's just get to sticking. So I'm gonna start with strips. I'm just gonna put it down. You like being a Mimi, you're having a blast. You know, a lot of times when we buy pattern paper, it'll have pages that are kind of like this. So it feels this, it really just feels like the paper pack that we used, right? There's that one. Okay. Another strip. That one has a hole. Here we go. I think what I will try to do here is kind of bricklay this. Does that make sense? Kind of not have my lines match up. So out to the sides and things like that. Let's see. I'm trying not to have to cut any right now. I'll use that whole piece because that's a good scrap. Use the whole thing. How do I feel about, I like that. I like that. Is it killing you? All right, I'm going to give y'all a tip. That little glue blob helps me smear my glue around. That's why I leave it there.
Oh, yeah. I like the glue blob.
The little glue blob becomes a tool. Timothy said it's killing her smalls.
Do you want me to clean it off, Tam?
No, I'm using it. I'm
her
using it.
smear.
It's my little spread around her. So are the grand girls into golfing with Vinny like they were bow hunting? Actually, they are starting the program called First Tee this week, right, Vince? Vinny, he's got his earphones in. Are the girls starting First Tee this week?
I don't think it's this week. Let me look and see.
They're signing up this week for sure. And it's, I want to say, Sam said it starts in March maybe. But they're going to be doing First Tee, which is a golf program for kids in Texas. So they got clubs for Christmas. And
Start in March.
they start in March. They got their clubs for Christmas. And so now they'll be able to be ready to learn and play. And I'm excited about that because when they come home, we can have them on the golf course with us, which we would anyway, because we had already talked about when they were here at Christmas, if we could get, the weather was not perfect for it, and we got sick at Christmas, like a bunch, like me, Sam, was it just me and Sam? Several of us got sick. It might have just been me and Sam, and it kind of derailed the last week they were here, so we didn't get to do as much as we wanted to. But we were gonna play, and what we were gonna do is just have the girls play from Vince's tee shot. So they would tee off from his shot. And we still, you know, we'll still do some of that kind of stuff when they get here. We're excited about that. We call them glue boogers too. It's really, see how it helps you smear your glue around? Anybody else use it to their advantage? I'm killing y'all. You're like, no. I'm going to tell you, if you ever wanted to golf, you should just try it. If you're like, I think that would be fun, you should try it. It's a really good, my doctor told me when I went for my like 6-month checkup, I told him I had lost weight, and he said, what are you doing? I said, golfing. He's like, really? I said, that's all, I took up golf. I just took up golf. And he said it was one of the best caloric burning exercises. And he said, because even if you're on the golf cart, you're up and down, you're in and out, and you're spinning your body. And, you know, especially if you're bad, you have to be in and out of the golf cart a lot, which is me. So it's a good exercise. And it's really not, it is taxing, but it's not it won't, you can kind of spread it out because, you know, you don't have to play 18 holes. You can just go to the range, but it's good for you. What I love, what we try to do, what Vinny and I both do, we've already decided in the spring we're going to walk. We have a golf cart. We do love our golf cart. But he and I talked about this spring, we're going to condition ourselves to be able to walk 9 holes at our country club. And we've got a plan for making that happen. Because right now I could not walk 9 holes. Could you, babe? I couldn't walk 9 holes.
I could or not. I don't think I could.
I think I'd wear out. So we have a plan to kind of condition ourselves to doing it. But we've kind of been doing it a little bit. We're like, Vince will go, like he'll hit a shot and go, I'm going to walk, and then I'll take the cart, and then I'll walk next, and he'll take the cart. So we're kind of doing that to get ourselves ready. But it's good, you know, it's good for you. And I can tell a difference in my mobility since doing it. There's one thing about me. I've never been thin. I don't know what that life is like. I've never been a thin girl, ever, okay? I don't remember ever not wearing chunky or husky or thick or plus or whatever they called it. Like, that's just me my whole life. But I've always had this goal that I want to be able to sit on the floor and get up. I'm a floor sitter. If you've ever met me, it used to drive my mother-in-law insane because every time I'd go to her house, I'd sit on the floor. She's like, we got chairs. I said, I know, I just like to sit on the floor. And I just want to be able to sit on the floor and get up, you know? And there was a time not long ago that I was struggling with that. And so I was like, nope, I don't want this to happen. I want to be able to do that. So golf is helping me. Barb says she's a master at the slice. I hit the ball off the tee and goosed a goose nearby. Poor thing shot straight up in the air. That was my last attempt. Really? We have a hawk that y'all, even if you don't like golf, you'll like the story. So at our course, we have a hawk that lives in this little kind of marshy brook area that kind of comes out into the course. And if we hit there and we slice the ball, which basically means you hit the ball and it goes this way, if we do that, that hawk will come flying out and just kind of judge you for the rest of your round. It's hilarious. He just sits there and stares at you. He's like, okay, I'll stay out of there until you're done, is what he does. But we run into, that's another thing. If you like wildlife, oh my goodness, you're going to run into wildlife on a golf course. Y'all, we were at, here again, stories for people who don't care anything about golf, but you'll like this. We were at a Robert Trent Jones course here in Prattville, which is about 30 minutes south of us. And we came around this corner and 2 deer, a mom and a baby, just started walking down next to us, maybe 10 feet away from us, and not scared of us, not concerned that we were there, nothing. We were in the golf cart. They weren't concerned about us. And they just kind of walked off and did their thing, and we kept playing. Well, we turned the corner to go around to the next hole, and there were like 5 deer sitting in the middle of this fairway. I mean, in the middle of the fairway. And I hit my ball, and it landed about 8 feet from them. And I said to Vince, I said, do I need to be scared of these deer? He said, no, they're going to run from you as soon as you get out. Guess what? They did not run away. They stayed. They were so acclimated to people. They just stayed right there. They didn't care. I mean, I didn't bother them one bit. I hit my ball and left, and they stayed there even after then. So much beautiful scenery on the golf course, especially at that RTJ, because there's a hole that overlooks the water, and it's beautiful to look at. We got our picture made standing there because we didn't play that course that day, but we got our picture made standing there. It was beautiful. Y'all think I'm running out of scraps, but I'm not. They're not going anywhere, you guys. They're not leaving. So Penny, that we're voting for in her in the quilt shop thing, she loves scraps, and this must be why. She never runs out of them. She can always make something out of them because you've always got them. I am not running out of them. Trying to decide the best fit. That's a good fit. Well, I probably could do this here if I can get something in the middle. Let's see what we got. Let's you did it. What is this one? This is the same stripe. This is that. This is that. That's not too bad there. I'm just not running out of scraps, babe.
Well,
They're not leaving me.
I guess you just gotta keep using them.
You do have to. You just got to keep going. Oh, I could tell y'all a gator story. Tell y'all a gator story on the golf course, but then y'all will think bad about my husband. There wasn't really a gator. We just heard the sound of a gator. So, I mean, there could have been a gator. There could have been. When you try to throw me out of the golf cart, you're trying to be cute.
Look, don't even start.
We got close. We got kind of close to where we heard the sound. You know that gators have that sound. And we got kind of close to where we heard the sound. And he, like, goosed it and took the corner sharp. And it scared me. I thought I was coming out into that, right into that gator's mouth. Oh, that's Miss Carol. I was like, I don't recognize that voice. It's Miss Carol. That's funny. All right. Let's get this hole filled in. Right there? I think so. I marked it with my fingernail. I'm going to trim it with these scissors. Y'all are not going to believe how many scraps are still left. You're not going to believe it. I'm almost done with this page. Let me find little pieces to put here and there. Oh, I got to glue these down. I hadn't even glued these down. That one's down. I kind of want this piece right here. Let's mark it too. And we'll cut it with the trimmer. Boy, I can cover something up on my desk so fast. Are y'all that way? You just cover stuff up? There it is. There's a bear that vents. Lisa says there's a bear that hangs out at their course in town. That would freak me out. I don't know that I could handle that. That would freak me out. K-Rad's sister has a pair of hawks in her tree. They've named them Bonnie and Clyde. That's kind of cool. Hawks are scary to me, but I mean, I haven't had any not keep their distance. We've seen several. But they're intimidating. All right, at what point would you guys give up with this? Would you be like, no, I've done enough? I guarantee you, some of you, that might go there because it kind of blends. I'm going to do it. Then it said, yes, I'm spread out all over, messy. Yeah, I can't find anything. I'm sitting here for 5 minutes, everything's covered up. And I started with a pretty clean desk. Started with a pretty clean desk. I'm going to let that live there. My legs are tired of sitting here, I'll tell you that. I'm looking for skinny. I don't have any skinny strips. Should have saved some of those. Here's one that's kind of thin. Let's see what it'll do. Nothing. I want that to go there so bad, but it just doesn't go all the way to the edge. Let's look at this one. That one will probably do because it's not. Yeah, that's cute. Pick up. There we go. Let me mark it. Right there on that orange. I'm trying to read and do this at the same time, you guys. Hang on, I'm gonna look at that. I bought a golf course passport book for my brother. Wouldn't that be a fun thing to make with places to make notes? That would be fun to make. Jody says I would not give up. I would be in it for the long run. Terrence says I would never give up. Like, you guys have a challenge and you're gonna make it happen. Gonna make it happen. Let's put that right there. I still can't believe how many scraps are left. I really can't. I'm going to cut this one down to fit in that little hole. I guessed on the size. Is this one right? Oh my goodness, it's perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. What did you show last night that I meant to go in order today? A piece of equipment. All right, you guys, help me remember what we showed last night. A piece of equipment. We had some punches, the hinge set, the hinge punches. Oh, the bow maker. Is that maybe what you're thinking? The bow maker? We showed that last night. What else was it? Was it the bow maker? Look at that, you guys. That's so cool. That's so cool. Perfect. That's it? Okay. All right, I just got to do the very bottom of this page. Let's do this little stripe. Like so, and then a little strip right here. I wouldn't stress about it too much, except for the fact that this, I cut this down already, so I need every inch of this page. So let's see if we can put that little piece right there. We can. Let's apply glue. Y'all are not gonna believe how many scraps are left. I'm gonna cut this off and show you, okay? Because you're not gonna believe it. Because I'm fixing to make more scraps right here. Fixing to make more. I'm fitting to. Oh gosh, I dropped one. I had to pick it up. There's that. Then let's cut this. Making scrap. What you doing today? Making scraps. And tomorrow I'm making scraps. What is it? And tomorrow I'm making waffles. In the morning I'm making waffles. Is that how it goes? All right, look. That's a cute page. Isn't that great? All right. Let me show you what's left. What have you got in mind? What are you thinking it's going to look like? I think you're going to be shocked. But they're going to be like, that's just not going away. All right, hold on. We'll put all this back in the box and show you what we have left. Not the ephemera. I'm leaving the ephemera in its little package there. Are you shocked? It is the loudest. It is so loud, and it messes with our audio all the time. Look at this. I mean, I think I can get at least one more page. Don't you think? Karen, I would probably be like, I'm done. I have done a lot. You know what I'm saying? But I have challenged myself. So the question is, and look, I still have these. So here's the thing. I'm going to finish I'm going to finish this page, and then I have a question for you. So let's do this one real quick. So we have this one cut just right. We have to cut it in half and in half. Are y'all surprised how many there are? There's so many scraps. It feels like they would go away, but they're not going away. They're just not going away. 5 1/4. All right, so there's 2 card fronts. 5 1/4. It's much quicker to do this than it is to put all the strips down, isn't it? Much quicker just to cut them. So there's 4 more. Let's get some card bases. Karen only has so many challenges left in her. I love that. I could wallpaper an entire room with those scraps. I believe that. They just keep coming. They just keep coming. What did that say? Use those 3 strips. Yeah, I think they can be used for a card front. I'm just holding out on them. I'm just holding out. What I think I'll do is turn these into a card using the ephemera, maybe even the stickers, because we still have stickers. And then it looks like we may have to get together again another time and do this. Because I said I was going to do an hour live, and we're about there. So the question is, do you want me to keep going? Do we just keep doing this? Do you just want to see what we end up with all together? I'm sure you do. I would want to. I would be like, yes, I want to see you again. I want you to keep going. That's how I would be. I'm not supposed to be using that. Y'all are not correcting me. I'm supposed to be using my Ergo one. But I can't find it. I just heard every one of y'all say, you're not going to blame us for that. You're not going to blame us for that. Okay, so are you good if we come back Monday and do another live around this same time? And we try to finish them? We're going to have so many cards out of this one pack of paper. They want me to come back and do the others too. Like, not stop here. I told them I'd do an hour today and see how far we got. We've made 10 more cards in an hour. With scraps.
That's awesome.
I'm just going to glue these down and we will decide what we're putting on them. There's a good spot on this one to put something cute in that peach section right there. That'll be cute. Did you use the covers? Not yet. I haven't, but we could. Are y'all challenging me? You challenge me, aren't you? Y'all throwing down the gauntlet. They are. They're like, you're going to use every single piece of anything that has color. I put that upside down. That's what they're saying to me. If it has color on it, you're gluing it down and using it. Challenge, use the rest, but can't be a card. Tam, seriously? You're on my side, I thought. I thought you were on my side. I just did this wrong. It'll be fine. It'll work out. Upside down. It'll work out. Y'all should be proud of me for paying attention to orientation. Tim said bazinga. She's bazinga. You agree with Tam? So what can it be if it can't be cards? I shouldn't let y'all give me parameters because y'all say it can't be anything. It has to be something you come up with completely new that no one's ever heard of. You could use color card fronts and leave blank spots for color signing, tags. I looked at one of my older cards yesterday and it was a lot of rectangles and squares and a lace border, a journal cover, anything just not a card. You give me some time to think about it. A picture frame. All right, let's see if we have ephemera left we can put on here. Look at that strip. That's perfect. I'm putting it in there. Okay. You're amazing. I'm so proud of you. Party like it's your birthday. That's kind of cute right there. This is a cute one too. Let's see what it looks like. You're the best. That's kind of cute right there. All right, maybe that. Keep a looking. Best day ever. Also cute. What was this one? Happy day. Too big. Have the best day. That one's cute too. I think I like this one. I think I'm gonna put that one on there. Well, let's go here. Party like it's your birthday is not bad. I'm so proud of you. Have the best day. That one's cute in that little spot. Party like it's your birthday. Oh, here's a long one. Happy birthday. Party people in the house. Might be cute to do 2 of these. That is kind of cute. I like that. I like that. Can I add another one? Like a bunch of people saying things. That's cute. Like Like a bunch of caption bubbles. You are so incredible. Shannon said thanks. That's cute. I'm doing that. This is the one I thought we could find something really cute right here. Let's see what this looks like. You're amazing is cute right there. Best day ever. Nope. Happy day. It also comes out. I can pop it out if I want it smaller. Happy you day. Oh, that's cute right there. It looks like it's made to go there. And then we could put celebrate. Or we could put yippee cake. Or we could put you're amazing. Or we could put, one says I'm so happy for you. What does this little guy say? It's a present. We also have like let's party. And the paper pack itself is called Hip Hip Hooray. And I had all those little pieces that I cut off. That little guy. I don't know. I think I'm going to let them be simple. The ephemera's not going away either. We just keep having ephemera. Look how much of that is left. So funny. All right, let's put these on. Let's pop these up. I like how this looks like it's made for right here. Happy you day. Let's do this guy. I want to glue everything down except this one. I want to pop that one up, but these I just want to glue down. I think they're cute. Oh, I should look on the stickers. We might find a sticker for that spot. Good idea. I'll look there in just a second. I want this to feel like it's part of the paper and then just have that one pop up. My little glue friend popped the whole glue stand up. Hip hip hooray! Super cute. Super cute. Have the best day, and then you're the best. Let's go back to that one and look at stickers. Because I've got this spot up here that really is yelling for something. I think it is. I think it's yelling for something. Let's look. It says Happy You Day. This says it's all about you. There's cake. There's some balloons. Oh, that's kind of cute right there, you guys. That's kind of cute there. Going with it. And I'm adding one flying away because he's cute too. Cute. All right, today, in this hour, we made 10 more cards to go with our as many as. That's crazy, you guys. Let's look at how many scraps are left. Let me make sure all the scraps are back where they go. I'm looking around, see if I have any laying anywhere. Here they are. Look, well, this is the ephemera. I'll pull that out. There's our scraps. It's a lot. I'm gonna pull them to the center. There's still a whole sheet in here at least. I bet we could get, do we want to make a bet? How many do we think more we can get out of this? Oh, am I not allowed to do cards? Are we gonna say no cards? Are we going to say that? No cards? You'll have to tell me. Oh, yeah, that little corner. Thank you for reminding me. Where did that little corner go? Don't forget that little... There he is. We need to cover him up. Got this one little spot. It's going to be hard because of where he's located. See if I got a little point that'll just perfectly fit. Wouldn't that be awesome if it would? That's not far off. We're going to use that because that will work. Whatever your heart desires. I'm on team cards. Sorry, Tam. Let's see. No cards, no cards, always cards. 4 more cards. You think we can get 4 more? Oh, I did that wrong. I don't want that side. I want this side. Not perfect, but if you squint, it looks good. That's my theory, Shannon. If you squint, it's all right. So whatever I can do. Because look, once I make another full sheet and we turn it into cards, I'm still going to have some scraps left, so we might get tags too. Holy cow, we're making a lot of this paper pack. A lot. All right, plan for me to be back Monday to do that. That'll be the plan. I want you guys to have a good weekend. Enjoy yourselves. Do something fun. And then Monday we'll come back together and we will finish this, I hope. You think I can get 3 more full sheets? Oh, we'll see. Mini Slim. Good idea. All right, you guys, I'm going to call that for today. And when we get back, we'll go over everything we've got and we'll get started and we'll see what else we can do. I love y'all. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to vote. If you're here, please go vote. We'll put the link in the description in case you're watching on the replay. And we hope you have a great one. Till next time. Bye now.